Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Airport Madness 3D Volume 2. And welcome to Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, I know, a big deal to those of you outside the U.S. and to some of you in the U.S. There's quite a few people who only watch the Super Bowl for the commercials, and a lot of people who just go to the Super Bowl parties for the food. I, for one, don't really care who wins this game. My Minnesota Vikings didn't make it, despite the Minneapolis Miracle. But oh well, there's always next year. That's what we Minnesota fans always say. So far we only have one person voting on which airport, and there may not be anybody else to choose. So Lukla it is. Sci-fi. Let's do it. We're just gonna go for I don't know an hour or so that anybody who stops in can go watch the Super Bowl because that starts at about 5:30 Central, so hour and a half or so from now. Oops, I got some things to pipe down here. Oh, I had to do it the right way. Stop it. Okay. Had a little problem with connectivity for some reason, but fortunately I now have two internet service providers going to my new house. Oh boy, here we go. Take a deep breath. Drink a little Dr. Pepper to keep me going today.
Starburst 860 Roger. Starburst 787 Roger. Night 816 Speed up.
I probably should slow down that first plane and get my departures out of the way first, but I keep forgetting to do that. So I'll go ahead and bring maybe one more if he pops on the screen pretty quick, or maybe not. Who knows? I'm playing a little bit of this. In fact, I think there's an episode coming out tomorrow where I play this at traffic rate 10 or something ridiculous like that. Yeah, we're gonna.
Starburst 742, Roger. Starburst 742, Roger. Starburst 742, Roger.
Let's do it, shall we? Expedite.
16 Expedite off. Runway 06.
Pre-authorize.
35 cleared for takeoff. Runway
Immediate
24,
takeoff.
Starburst.
Let's see you guys go.
730 immediate takeoff. Runway 24.
Hop aboard that last plane if I get it to work. It doesn't want to work. I gave you a departure order. Now you depart. Dang it. And it's not doing that either. Got some control problems today. I wonder if this one works. Yeah, this one will work. How come that last one didn't? That was stupid. Oh well. Yeah, I think we'll be alright here. Here's lose your lunch time. Yeah.
Night 816. Request taxi.
Oh, he's ready already. Ready already.
Night 816. Roger.
Did we get the third one off? Yeah, we did. Okay. Good deal. Oops. Let's do a little bit of an extend here just so they don't run into each other, because we wouldn't want that, would we?
Starburst 74.
As soon as I get some... Yeah, there'll be enough
Starburst
separation.
783, speed up.
This is by far the most fun airport to do. I mean, it's not to say I'm good at it, but it's just fun to fire planes off into other planes' faces. Yeah. Okay, I'm sick.
Starburst 787. Speed up.
Hopefully next week we'll get back to some serious play. Probably need to make the rounds of building traffic again. Toronto, Hong Kong, and by that time maybe London City. I was debating whether to do Lukla or San Francisco next, but I think I want to do San Francisco, just because. I was also thinking I would slow this plane down and do some departures, but I only have one departure ready, so
Starburst
I'm gonna wait till I get
742, Roger.
one more plane in anyway. I may only do two then. We'll see. Need to put my microphone switch and volume control on something soft. It's a little harsh on my new desk. A little clunky. Goes like that. I'm gonna guess that one will be ready in a moment.
Roger.
Starburst 783, request tech.
Nightmare 135, Roger.
Uh-oh. We may have a problem.
783,
This
Roger.
plane is not going to the gate. We might have to start over. That's what the third thing that's gone wrong today. That's pretty fun. Not.
Night 816, cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 24.
Oh, there he goes. He just wanted gate 3 apparently. Okay. I don't know what that was. Oh, tablet's singing to me too. Everything's making noise and beeping and bopping and stupid stuff for some reason today. Teach me to have my tablet with me.
Starboard 787, request taxi.
Oh boy, now I don't know where to put it. Okay. Good thing I have a big desk now. Just spread things out all over the place.
Starboard 787, Roger.
5758, speed up.
Night
I already made him
135, slow down.
extend his approach, and now to add insult to injury, I'm slowing him down and let another plane come in before him. It's not fair.
Starboard 860, Roger.
So how you doing today, Sci-Fi? Keeping up with your college work?
Night 135, speed up.
So tell me something, Sci-Fi. Do British college students all take their college work seriously, or are there some goof-offs in the bunch?
Starburst 742, Roger. Starburst 742.
Because the States have quite a few goof-offs in college. At least their first try. You know what? I have my tower kind of high. I don't really need it that high. There we go. That's better.
Night 816, speed up. Night 816.
Quick expedite.
Expedite off. Runway 06. Starboard 860, cleared for takeoff. Runway 24.
5758, Roger.
Starboard 787, cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 24.
You gotta get this guy off before this other one comes in. I think so. I think so. I think he's far enough out. I'll slow this boy down a little bit.
Starburst 783, load in.
Yeah, see, and I guess, in fairness, the States, college students are mostly ranging from somewhat serious to very serious, but there's always a few that just don't realize they're in college and that things are different, and
Starburst
they have to
742, speed up.
buckle down.
Nightmare 135, Roger. Nightmare 816, request taxi.
Some save themselves in time, some just never get it and end up going home and regrouping. Well, my advice to students is always be greedy. Get as much out of it as you can. You have to do all the work. You have to go to class. You have to do homework. You have to study. You might as well get as much out of it as you possibly can, because nobody can ever take that away from you once you got it. So, for what it's worth. Planes, planes, and more planes. Boy, traffic rate 4 is pretty laid back, isn't it? I don't know if I ever want to fly into Lukla. Well, I don't know what I'd do if I got there, because I don't ski. But it would be... I don't know. I guess there's other places I'd rather go first.
Starburst.
You'll have to get some video of that sci-fi when you do that. Post it on your YouTube channel. It would be fun to see.
Starburst. 7,
I think.
4, 2, Roger.
Either that or I'll get
Starboard. 8,
nauseous
6, 0,
watching
speed up.
it. Okay, so we're also going to do
Clear
this.
for takeoff. Runway 2, 4.
Starburst. 7, 4, 2, clear for
Whoop.
takeoff. Runway 2, 4.
Psst,
7, 5,
1,
8,
2,
Roger. Bus. 7,
3.
5, 8, Roger. Bus. 7, 5, 8, Roger.
Starboard. 8, 6, 0. Expedite off. Runway 0, 6.
Starburst. 7, 8, 3, Roger.
1, 3, 5. Clear to medium takeoff. Runway
I'm going to try to do
2,
4
4.
planes here.
Starburst. 7, 8, 3, intermediate takeoff. Runway 2,
On what I do, 2 extends. Ooh, that's not good. Well, sci-fi, if you know what you're doing, you know, if you get it, then yeah, homework can be superfluous. I never believed in busy work. And I told my teachers so a few times. Oh, we're going to run into each other here. Got to remember that. Can't. Oh, it's because I did a immediate takeoff and he got so close, I think. Okay. Let's speed this one up and slow this one down and try to keep them from crashing into each other.
Request taxi. Buzz 7, 1, 8. Slow down. Starburst 8, 6, 0. Roger. Starburst 7, 8, 7. Roger.
However, homework or not, you should be greedy. Learn as much as you can. Get as much out of it as you can. If that means doing the homework, fine. If it doesn't, if it means skipping the homework and just learning something new or following up on an assignment on your own, then that's good too. That's just as good in my book. You walk away with something out of it.
Buzz 7, 1, 8. Speed up. Buzz 7, 1, 8. Speed up. 1, 3, 5. Speed up.
All right, let's do this, boys and girls. We'll pre-clear this.
6, 0. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 2,
I can't
4.
keep enough planes here to even line up 3 of them. It's pretty bizarre. You're up out of the sky. Come on. On the runway. There we
1,
go.
3, 5. Expedite off. Runway 0, 6.
Bus. 7, 5, 8, request taxi.
Starboard.
Whoa,
7,
almost did that
8,
too
7.
early.
Clear to medium takeoff. Runway 2, 4.
Bus. 7, 5, 8,
I'm going to try just these 2 and see if I get away with
Buzz
this.
7,
I can't
1,
get them
8.
to...
Request taxi.
There we go. Oh, that's interesting. What are you looking at there? What is that? That's weird. Huh. Let's see if I live to tell about this. I think I made it. It depends on which way he goes. Make the turn. Go. There we go. piece of cake. Yes. You sure you want to do that, Sci-Fi?
Buzz 718, Roger.
Oh boy. You know, let's
Night
go ahead and
135. Request taxi.
speed this guy up while we get a couple more planes lined up for departure.
135, Roger.
So, sometime this week, I plan to start a new airport CEO season. We've got, what is it, version 25.1, I think, currently. And I'll start a season, and that'll get into full swing the following week. Somebody said, I think it was Sim Airport. No, Railway Empire had its final version out, and that they lost all their saves. But I don't have that yet. So I'm going to try to finish up my initial campaign in the north, and then start a new season of that too with, I don't know, probably continuous. Or if they actually come out with the full national one, I'll do that.
Starboard 787, speed up.
See, now these may be waiting to get past all of these.
135, cleared for takeoff. Runway 24, Buzz 718, cleared for takeoff. Runway 24.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that's a 3. All right. So this guy's got to do.
Starboard 860, Roger. Starboard 860, Roger.
758.
Let's see if these move into place now. Yeah, they will. They can't get past these other planes for some reason. I'm not sure why. Didn't used to be that way. But
Starburst 74.
why don't you like that?
9816, request taxi.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of quiet today. I wonder if
Roger.
people are actually watching pre-Super Bowl stuff, or I know that this time is not good for some people. I would like to do it earlier in the afternoon, but I'm not going to be able to in a week or two. So there's kind of no point starting it now. I'd also like to switch to Saturdays, but I'm like early Saturday afternoon, but that doesn't seem to work either, so I don't know. Okay, we got, oh good, we got everything here. Okay, cool.
Starburst 783. Expedite off. Runway 06.
135, speed up.
Yeah, I don't know. Haven't had very good views on the stream lately. If I can't find a different time, I don't know, might be in jeopardy. Maybe I'll start encouraging new subscribers to try it out. Maybe they don't know about it yet.
Starboard 860, request taxi. 9816, cleared for takeoff. Runway 24.
Starburst 783. Request taxi. Buzz 758. Roger. Buzz 758. Roger.
Starboard 860, Roger.
Starburst 783. Roger. Buzz 758, roger.
Starboard, 860, cleared for takeoff, runway 24, starboard, 787, cleared for takeoff, runway 24.
Watching this plane wait for this one to get past it. That's weird. I'm not sure why it does that.
Buzz, 718, slow down.
Of course, sci-fi, as soon as I get you to come back to the stream, everybody else disappears. I'm not sure why.
9135, request taxi. 9135, roger.
This could be close. No, we're good. Okay. We're good.
Buzz, 718, speed up. Buzz, 718, speed up.
Let's see if we got that. Not as much separation as I'd like, but I'm going to do a expedite, so
718, expedite off.
that should work.
Runway 06, starboard.
Yeah, traffic rate 4 is a little too slow. There aren't enough planes to maneuver. Let me bring that up to 6. No crashes is my goal today. Well, see, as soon as I go to the settings page, I get a frozen tags. Sometimes they disappear later on, but they're kind of annoying. I have to make sure the developer knows that. I don't think anyone's tied it to that yet.
Starboard.
It's a little disconcerting because
Buzz,
I feel like
718,
there's
request taxi. 9816,
something else
speed up. Buzz, 718.
on the radar that I can't see. So
Buzz, 758, request taxi. Buzz, 758, roger.
Starboard, 787, request taxi. Starboard, 787, roger.
Starters, 742, speed up.
see, they're disappearing now gradually. So I mean, that's cool. Oh, you know, I better pre-clear these guys
Buzz,
too.
718, cleared for takeoff, runway 24.
Buzz, 758, cleared for takeoff, runway 24.
Starboard, 787, cleared for takeoff, runway 24.
Starters, 783, roger. Starters, 783, roger. Starters, 783, roger. Starters, 783, slow down.
Let's go, guy. Come on. Hey, get some. How you doing?
Starters, 742, expedite off, runway 06.
9135, clear to immediate takeoff, runway 24.
Get some. I'm going to start season 2 of Airport CEO. I think the first episode will probably appear next Saturday, if I recall correctly. I'm going to use some of your ideas, but not all of them. It's just a warning. You may still be a little frustrated, but hopefully I'll make enough improvements to at least make it watchable for you. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it, how that airport's going to evolve. It's going to be kind of experimental, but I learned some things. I learned some things from doing it, and I learned some things from you. So hopefully I'll make enough improvements to make it at least bearable. Sci-Fi, when you go to the airport, do you go with enough time and with thought to go to the bathroom, have something to eat before you even go get your tickets and go through security? My thought, having been there, is that no. I know in the U.S., most people go to the airport and they go straight to get their boarding pass. They go through security, they find their gate, and then they go look for something to eat and go to the bathroom. Now, they may have to stop at the bathroom on the way, but other than that, they want to get all the way into the secure area near the gate before they find something to eat, because you never know how long it's going to take, I guess, is part of it. Most people arrive at U.S. airports about 2 hours before departure. I just want to know if that's a universal thing, or if that's unique to those of us in the Midwest, or what. Don't know how widespread that attitude is, but that's the way I design my airports. I'm pretty light on anything but bathrooms and information until you get your ticket and go through security. Then there's all kinds of things, because then you're a happy prisoner, and we'll try to sell you everything at that point.
Starboard 787, speed up.
758, speed up. Starburst 783, request taxi.
I did get something of value, very much so. Get some. I've actually watched your video 3 times now, and kind of watched with the yeah, I might try to do that, or but I don't think I can do that, or I don't want to do that this time, but I might file that away for the future. So leave your video up there so I can go check it once in a while.
9135, request taxi. Buzz 718, Roger. Buzz 718, Roger.
Sci-Fi Get Some sent me a video on how he plays airport CEO, and so I'm going to use some of those ideas and learn some things, like how to get this stupid runway ahead stop to work. Ugh. Still don't like it. Well, I guess I better slow some stuff down and
482, Roger. 482, Roger. 482.
get some planes out of here, huh?
9816, clear to medium takeoff. Runway 24, starboard 860, clear for takeoff. Runway 24, Buzz 718.
I'll do 4. I don't think I dare do 5. I'm not sure I'm going to get by with 4 even. This might be my first crash. Oh, well, it will when I take this stupid command. Okay. I may have to do a go around here because these guys aren't going to make it. Can't see either because I got this stuff in the way. I wonder if I can do a go around just as they're about to crash. This one is, I think you can make it. Yeah, oh boy, we just barely made that. Whoa. That was kind of freaky.
Buzz 718, speed up. 8, 9, 6, 9.
And we'll
speed
get the DH. Well, I guess they're both DH6s, aren't they? You want to separate a little bit, guys? Gee.
Starboard. 8, 6, 0. Speed up.
This is Lukla in Nepal. Get some. It's the freakiest airport ever. Your job is to basically send planes into each other. Well, you're lucky if you can get by with an hour for a domestic flight. We do 2 hours for domestic, and I haven't had to time an airport arrival for an international flight because I always have to do a connection to another airport. Basically, I typically get flown into Chicago O'Hare and get on an international flight there. So I'm kind of subject to the airline scheduling on that. The good thing is, once I get to Chicago, I don't have to go through security again because I'm already secured. But at Chicago, they always change the gates several times, so you get traipsed from one end of the airport to the other. Okay, we're going to do a go around there, and I got to get some stuff out of this airport. I didn't realize how full it was. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I can get this guy to leave. See, they won't go until... I thought oh, that's the go around, okay. Do another couple more extends until these planes get... I had to get these out of the gate. No, there isn't much room at the ends of the runway. And that takeoff is... yeah, that's a little... Don't eat lunch until after you've taken off, because you're going to lose it. What all things have changed on Airport CEO since you made the video? I know you did, what, 24.3 or something, so yeah, 25 has some changes, but they aren't huge changes, are they?
8, 9, 6, 9. Request taxi. 8, 1, 3, 5. Speed up.
What I'm going to do, a little preview, guys, in episode 1 of season 2, I'm going to try to make quick money on general aviation, which means I don't have to have the terminal really built and ready to go. I just have to have 3 or 4 stands to take GA flights and to fuel them up and make a little money that way. I don't know how much that's going to be, but it would be nice if it's enough to, to keep me at least even with the boards as I'm building the terminal and getting that all equipped. That is my new plan. And then I'd like to get a couple of the small stands, switch them over to commercial, small commercial flights eventually. Once I get in some kind of a terminal building done. Probably should not have brought that in.
816, Roger. 816, Roger. 816, Roger.
Shoot. Alright, I'm bringing fast. I'm going to just barely have room to do this. He's already set to take off.
787, good for takeoff. Runway 2.
He's set to take off. He's set to take off. And he's set to take off.
6, 0, good for takeoff. Runway 2, 4, 8, 9, 6, 9, good for takeoff. Runway 2, 4.
Come on, there we go. Alright, this guy's gotta go. Are these two gonna smack into each other? They probably are, aren't they? I would think they will, but perhaps not. Hey, I moved 75 planes. Good for me. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm kind of thinking along the lines of more of a U-shaped terminal building with the service road going all the way around in a U and feeding stuff off of that. But I'm going to have my fuel depots and my trucks very close to the main highway, be right off the highway. That's kind of my plan. I don't know, like I say, I don't know if that's going to work. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get the trucks and the baggage bay in the optimal place, but I'm going to try. So we'll see how it goes. It's going to be almost as experimental as that first season that drove me crazy, but like I say, hopefully I've learned enough that it'll be a little better. I think I'm going to like the new contract system in Airport CEO. That looks like it has some potential. I like the kind of the automatic aspect of it. I'm just not sure how many airports to contract with because I don't know how full they're going to get. But oh well. Oh really? You can assign vehicles to specific depots. Cool. Yeah, well, I might have to experiment with that. So you could have the aviation fuel on one side of the airport, say, and the jet fuel on the other side. Because most the aviation fuel, the regular aviation fuel, is mostly general aviation, isn't it?
816. Request taxi. Buzz 102. Roger.
I have to spend a little time just going through the menus and the choices because I'm not comfortable with all of them. I don't know if I know enough of them. Now, if either of you have played Sim Airport, somebody asked me on Sim Airport to do a general aviation area. I don't think you can do that in Sim Airport, can you?
Starboard 860. Speed up. Buzz 718. Roger. Buzz 718. Roger. Buzz.
I have been watching some Tower 3D Pro. And I have a lot to learn before I can do a credible job on that. A lot. Ugh. Being kind of fussy.
816. Clear for takeoff. Runway 24.
Starburst 783, clear for takeoff. Runway 24. 482, Roger. 482, Roger.
Buzz 718. Slow down.
Whoa, there's a lot of planes taking off yet. This could be the crash that I've been worried about.
758, request taxi.
Sim Airport isn't nearly as detailed as Airport CEO is, but they're farther along in the game development, so it's pretty interesting to play.
Buzz 718. Speed up. 969. Slow down. Starboard 860. Request taxi.
9482.
Yeah, that was a bad decision to reverse that.
482, low down. 9482, low down.
969. Speed up. 969.
Ugly.
Speed up.
No, I always do that to myself. See, now I got the airport clear again, and I'm in traffic rate 6.
860. Roger.
Buzz
I'm so good at this.
Roger.
Buzz 718, expedite off. Runway 06.
Red, white, and blue. Okay, red, blue, and white. Is there a flag that has the colors red, blue, and white? Some kind of left to right or top to bottom order or something? I'm going to have fun, you know, figuring out the changes on Airport CEO. I like most of them.
9135, speed up.
9482.
It's
expedite
a
off.
challenge.
Runway 06.
That's French for challenge. Okay, it's not really French. Okay, you got to or not expedite, extend. Because once this plane comes in, I got some work to do. You almost have to do 3, 3, and 3, or 3 and 3 on this, similar to what you do in London City. 3 departures, 3 arrivals, 3 departures, 3 arrivals. Doing that in, trying to do that in London City, but also adding the complication of a backtrack group of 3 also. So you have 3 groups of 3 you need to juggle. There we go. He's going to take off as soon as he gets there too. So I'm going to see if I can get his camera. Yeah, I like that. A little disoriented. Okay, there we are. There's the runway. Yeah.
Request taxi.
Yeah, I'm still scared of experimental versions because they tend to screw up sometimes, and I don't want to do that to my viewers. Especially, I'm on season 5 of Sim Airport because the first 3 seasons were lost when they updated, and couldn't get them back, and I don't like doing that. So I'm going to be very, very cautious. I haven't seen that happen in Airport CEO, but I'm going to be very cautious. So anyway, I guess that's what it looks like to land. Sorry, to take off at Lukla.
Starburst 742, slow down.
Yeah, I've been having to use a dumber recording program for both Sim Airport and Airport CEO, at least temporarily. I think I may have gotten that ironed out now, so that I can use Fraps again, which is a better quality recording, but also more intense.
Starboard 787, speed up.
Qualified level 4. Yay me! That's the prize for just playing too much.
Starboard 860, roger. Starboard 860, roger. Starboard 860, roger.
Expedite. Go. Oops, I didn't get these guys pre-authorized, did I?
816, request taxi.
482, cleared for takeoff. Runway 24.
9135, clear to immediate takeoff. Runway 24.
There's always people standing around. It's like, can't believe you guys are flying out of this airport. Oh my God.
Starburst 742, request.
Yeah, a cockpit view is one of the cool things about this game, I think. It's just really fun.
742, roger.
The runway cam is also interesting. It's more interesting for an arrival, but whoops, you better slow it down.
860, slow down.
Starburst 783,
Speed up. Starboard 787, request taxi.
You need to get yourself Airport Madness 3D. Get some. Or you can wait for Airport Madness Pro, but that's going to be about 16, 17 months away.
Night 1, 3, 5, roger. Starboard, 8, 6, 0, speed up. Starboard, 7, 8, 7, roger.
I haven't had crashes with Airport CEO, but I've had, oh my goodness, such lag. Here he comes. Ah, don't run over me. Oh, phew. And I don't know if you've seen Skycam. It's but you can actually fly a drone. Supposed to be able to. It's not working. I forgot how to fly this thing, drone. Oh, I know. There we go. I thought it would. It's not working very well.
Starburst 7.
Meow. Crash. Ah, crash the camera. Crash the drone.
Bus 758 Roger. Bus 758 Roger. Bus 758 Roger.
As soon as this gets down here. Well, you can play it in, traffic rate 1 or 2 just to get started. Get used to it.
Expedite off.
It's not so
Runway
bad.
06, starboard, 7, 8, 7, cleared for takeoff. Runway 2, 4,
Starburst 783 Roger.
starboard, 8, 6, 0, roger.
Starburst 742. Good immediate
I actually had somebody tell me that. He liked the way I played the game because I stayed so relaxed. And so even though he really didn't like playing stressful games, he was going to try Airport Madness. Just take it easy at traffic rate 1 or 2 to start out. And that's pretty good. That's why I play like a casual game like this once in a while now is just to have fun, relax. Relax.
Bus 758 speed up.
Buzz 718, slow down.
Okay, we got 1 gate open. All right.
Night 1, 3, 5, request taxi. Night 8, 1, 6, request taxi.
Let's go, guys. Final approach. I didn't think there were that many pieces of planes down there. There are pieces of a plane that came in too low, and that apparently is actually true in real life too.
Night
There's
8, 1, 6, roger. Night 1,
a-
3, 5,
Yikes, man! You sure you want to do that, sci-fi? I don't know. My heart would be in my throat. Okay, we got. Oh, all right, that works. Well, we'll speed them up a little bit, actually.
Buzz 718, speed up. Buzz 718, speed up.
Speed up this one too.
787, speed up.
Backseat pilot, yeah. Well, we all like to do that.
Starburst 742 Roger. Starburst 742 Roger.
So, for introductions, if Sci-Fi is still on, he's from the UK, and Sci-Fi gets him is from Australia. Which is cool.
Starboard 8, 6, 0, cleared for takeoff. Runway 2, 4.
Starburst 783. Good immediate takeoff. Runway 24.
Night 8, 1, 6, cleared for takeoff. Runway 2, 4.
Might have to slow this guy down a little bit.
Slow down.
Yeah, I've got Flight Sim X, and I'm gonna do it, but I did Flight Simulator some years ago with an old computer that took about 5 seconds for to see the results of everything you did, and so it was really very, very sketchy. But I did it. I flew a 747 and stuff. So I'm going to do it again. It's just I have to relearn it from scratch because I got nothing. I have no skills whatsoever. I don't know what button to push. I don't know how to get that sucker to fly. I don't know anything.
Request taxi.
So, but I'm going to do that.
Buzz 718. Roger.
In case you didn't see the chat, Get Some Sci-Fi is a busy college student this year.
Starboard 860. Speed up.
And he doesn't like assignments, homework. I don't think anybody does. Maybe Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory, but nobody else likes homework. It's work. It's brain work. Hurts.
9135. Roger. 9135. Roger. 9135. Roger.
Land, you bugger. There you go. Now we're cooking.
Expedite off. Runway 06.
And
787. Clear to begin takeoff. Runway 24.
and none of those took.
Request taxi. 758.
Stupid.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 24. Starters 742.
Okay, now which one of these two is going to get here first?
9135. Speed up.
I guess straight on one is because I set it up that way.
Buzz 718. Roger.
Yeah, it really should be. One of the best things about getting out of school is, and going to work instead, is at the end of the day you just go home and chill. You don't have homework to do.
Starboard 860. Request taxi. Starboard 860. Roger.
I guess in high school I did a pretty good job of getting my homework done at school. I didn't have much to do at night usually. College, well, in college I actually didn't either. If you're going to enjoy college, you got to save some time for a little bit of nightlife, and that means if you can get your homework done during the day, you're miles ahead. You don't have to worry to leave the party early to go get your homework done. That being said, I'm pretty much an A minus student, but I settled for B pluses because I didn't work that hard ever, not high school or college. It just kind of bored me.
Starboard 787. Speed up.
Starters 783. Roger. Starters
Qualified level 5.
Roger. Starters 783. Roger.
I wonder what the next level is. Is that instructor or whatever it's called? Might be. I would do an expedite, but I ain't ready for him to show up anyway. So.
0. Clear for takeoff. Runway 24.
Okay.
718. Clear to begin takeoff.
Let's see
Runway
what we got. Okay, we got. I thought we had one more.
718. Clear for takeoff. Runway 24.
Piece of cake. Oh, come on. Take the command. Man. Hate when it does that. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Now I wonder what happens if these guys are still coming down the runway when this guy comes in from the side. That's slowing him down a little bit. He's really asking for trouble there. See, they'll stay out of each other's way. If the departure right there goes to the left, he'll be fine.
Request taxi.
But now if this one goes to the right, he can run right into... Nope, he's going to the left also. Okay. Looks good to me. Yeehaw. Let's do it.
7, 5, 8, speed up.
Nightmare 1, 3, 5, roger. Nightmare 8, 1, 6, roger.
Yeah, that's true. The problem with homework is if you're already good at it, you don't need to do it. And if you hate it, that probably means you should do more of it. But, oh well, you know.
Starboard 7, 8, 7, roger.
When I got out of college into the work world, I did go back and use some of my college texts on occasion, but mostly that was to make a case if my boss thought I was doing things wrong. I'd go back and say, see, it says here, which is kind of a dumb thing to do for a newbie, but after a little while, after they already know you're ornery and stubborn, then you can use that to try to prove you're right. Sometimes being right isn't right. I mean, it just isn't. Well, I tell you what, we're going to close up shop pretty quick here because I wanted to get. I don't really care about the game, but I do want to see the commercials, and because that's kind of something that I studied and have done. So I want to get to the Super Bowl. I don't know, maybe somebody else here is from the U.S. or interested in American football. They've played a American football game in London for each of the last, 5 or 6 years, I think. And they've gotten good audiences, but once a year, anything is kind of a novelty. And you can
7, 5, 8, roger. Starburst 7, 8, 3, roger.
I think soccer and rugby are purer games than American football. American football is kind of a is as much a game of equipment and overtraining as it is just manliness. So you're going to watch the Super Bowl and get some?
Buzz 718, speed up.
Yeah, I'm not sure when the game actually starts. The coverage is starting. Well, the coverage has been going on all day, but the serious ramp up to the game starts in about a half hour. It's being played in Minnesota, which is where I'm from originally. So I'm real excited to see Minnesotans show the world what we do there during the winter.
Buzz 718, slow down. Buzz 718, slow down.
That's the thing about Minnesota. We don't curse the cold and the snow. We just find a way to have fun. And you haven't lived until you've been wrapped up in on a snowmobile, going 40 miles an hour, jumping drifts, and even faster than that if you want. I am not a fan of the New England Patriots. I think Tom Brady and Bill Belichick are cheaters, and I don't mind saying that because I believe the evidence is there if you wish to believe it. Bill Belichick was an assistant coach in Minnesota at one time. I don't know where he got where he made the decision to cheat, but he did. Apparently. Those guys are barely going to fit, so we're going to do a bunch of go-rounds, and I'm going to get all these guys out of here. Ride the last one out. Turn out the lights on the way out. Come on. Oh, it's going to do that again. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Runway 24.
All right. I don't know when these guys are going to...
Buzz 102 going around.
Robert Frost said, snow doesn't give a soft white damn on whom it falls. And there's truth to that if you're in snow country.
969 going around.
9166, Roger. 9166, Roger. Starburst 742, request taxi. 9116.
All right, well, I'm going to give this plane takeoff clearance and try to get the camera to work.
482, request taxi.
There we go. That's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for joining me in the tower today. It's been a lot of fun. Keep an eye on the weekly episodes of Airport Madness 3D. We're going to have some fun this next week. Next week, probably try to do building traffic at Toronto again. See if I can finally get that achievement. Other than that, I am doing Sim Airport, and Airport CEO will be back at the end of the week with Season 2. A little bit of Railway Empire in there as well, and we're going to start another season of that fairly soon, too. So thanks again for joining me. Join me next time. Tenacious Viking plays Airport Madness 3D Volume 2. Contact departure. Good day.